Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, 31st May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, best of the best for the match commences today. And in our feature for this evening, Brown Hill ready to rumble. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
How can I stop my heart from breaking?
In these very challenging times, we at Social Services take this opportunity to assure you that we continue to provide quality service as we have always done. Our meals program continues, and we are facilitating primary caregivers for the sick, elderly, and housebound. During this unprecedented period, we also offer you our counseling service as we keep you emotionally and mentally stable. Our counselors can be reached at 664-7269 or 665-9565. For general inquiries, please call 665-2501 or 664-9670. I salute the director and her staff at Social Services for your tremendous efforts at this time. Divisions, residents, rest assured that we at Social Services are with you and will stay with you as we weather this crisis together. To you, COVID-19, we will have the last word because we will win this battle, because the battle is not ours but the Lord's. When it's all over, we will rise and rise even stronger together.
We shall rise again.
We've done it before, now we can do it once again.
We shall rise again.
Take a bit of effort from our family and friends.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The West Indies men's squad has returned to full training in two groups at their preparation camp in St. Lucia after all of the members of the squad returned a negative PCR test following the latest round of testing that was conducted on Thursday last week. They had team sessions on Friday as well as Saturday morning and afternoon, and head coach Phil Simmons is happy to be able to now fine-tune his squad's preparation in the build-up to the two-match series versus South Africa. These matches will be played at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds in St. Lucia for the Sir Vivian Richards Trophy on June 10th to the 14th and June 18th to the 22nd, and are the final matches in the current cycle of the ICC World Test Championship. The Proteas, or the South Africa team, they're supposed to arrive on the island on Tuesday. That's tomorrow, Tuesday, June the 1st. Coach Phil Simmons noted, "I am happy that we are back to full training. We are happy with the preparations up to this point and everyone is fully aware of what is required. Yes, we had 4 good test matches versus Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, but at the same time, people need to know that their positions are not guaranteed unless they continue to play well. Guys who are out need to show that they want to get back in by doing what is well in these games. So it is a benefit to every one of us." Meanwhile, sticking with news in terms of Windies cricket, the leading red ball players in the Caribbean will be on show as West Indies training squad stage an intra 4-day best versus best match as part of their intense preparations for the upcoming test series versus South Africa. The players are all excited and fully prepared for the contest as this is the culmination of 2 weeks of high-level training. It is the only competitive action they'll have before the squad is selected to take on the Proteas. The players have been in camp in St. Lucia since Sunday, May 16th. West Indies fans will be keen to pay close attention to the match as the build-up continues to the return to international cricket in the region. The match should have started earlier today, Monday, at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground. First ball should have been bowled at 10 a.m. And by the way, that match can be viewed on Windies Cricket YouTube channel. The full squads: Squad A, Jermaine Blackwood captain, John Campbell, Shai Hope, Darren Bravo, Kyle Mayers, Kavem Hodge, Joshua Da Silva, Rakeem Cornwall, Vesami Pomal, Keon Harden, Shannon Gabriel, Niles Smith, Hayden Walsh Jr. and O'Shane Thomas. Squad B sees Jamal Hamilton captain, Shane Mosley, our very own Kyron Powell, Nkrumah Bonner, Sharma Brooks, Ruston Chase, Paul Palmer Jr., Raymond Reefer, Jamel Warrican, Chima Holder, Preston McSween, Jaden Seals, Karen Kotoy, and Obed McCoy. The umpires are Joel Wilson and Gregory Bratwith, along with Leslie Reeford Jr. 4 players who played in the recent series against Sri Lanka will be unavailable for the best versus best match. Jason Holder, the ICC's #1 ranked Test all-rounder, arrived in St. Lucia on May 28 and after going through the agreed quarantine protocols, will begin training tomorrow once he has returned 2 negative PCR tests. Test captain Craig Brathwaite and fast bowlers Kemar Roach and Alzari Joseph are arriving in St. Lucia later this week following their English County Championship commitments. And so they'll join the training after completing the quarantine protocols and once they respectively return 2 negative PCR test results each. And so we look forward to that very exciting test match series coming up versus South Africa. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
War between cats and dogs. What is this place?
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. The newly rejuvenated Brownhill cricket team is ready to rumble when the 40 overs competition locally begins. We went to Brownhill yesterday and we got this. We apologize for the amount of wind in this audio and certainly hope for something better next time.
On Sunday, 30th May, 3 men were seen intensely occupied at the Brownhill Recreation Ground. They were Bernard Nutsy Thompson, Errol Jabal Walwyn, and Tyler Martin. 2 of the 3 are well known in cricketing circles in Nevis and the wider cricketing world. Bernard Nutsy Buffalo Soldier Thompson is well known for his cricketing exploits with the bat for the Nevis team over an extended period. He is particularly known for his fearlessness and bravery in handling the pace attacks of the various competing islands and was a great player of spin bowling as well. Errol Jabal Walwyn would tell you that he is not a bad batsman either, but is more famous for his work as the official curator of the Elkemeda Willett Park, but more specifically for his skills in preparing some of the finest pitches within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The third young man is not as well known, but is certainly making waves in local cricketing circles. His name is Tyler Martin, a product of 2 of Nevis's finest, Her Honor Yasmin Clark, long-serving magistrate on Nevis, and Victor J. Martin, former outstanding politician and Minister of Government in the Nevis Island Administration. The 3 all had one common goal: to get the pitch ready for a very important practice session for the Brownhill team, slated for today, Monday 31st May. We caught up with the 3 men at the Brownhill Recreation Ground. No stranger to the cameras. Nutsy, tell us about what's going on here at Brownhill.
Well, we're just doing some relay at the wicket. As you can see, the wicket was a little bit low. So, when they had the master cricket, we experienced some problem where, we had it on the cover, but the water still seeped under the cover because it was too low. So, we decided it was necessary for us to lift the wicket. Normally, the wicket's supposed to be more higher than the field itself. So you put the cover on, about 4 feet this way, 4 feet this way, and then, and then you're safe. So that's the stage what we're doing. So right now we're marking out, as you can see. We've been, a lot of preparation, doing our camping and everything, and lift it. So right now, we're marking out the piece, and, maybe have a practice session here tomorrow. That's a different to see. Okay. Still in working stages, but Jabal,
Jabal come talk to me.
A very important man around here, Tyler, so they will talk to you and put their input.
Jabal, of course, you're the man who worked the magic at the E.T. Willett Park. But of course, you're a Brownhill man, so talk to us about your involvement with this pitch. Right on the hill. So you could stay home in your bedroom and look down
I see anybody.
and see if any sheep running up.
I call me sometime too.
Okay.
So this young guy is gonna be able to tell you, right? I wouldn't call it harass me. Complain that he really want to see good cricket in Browning. And I really respect him, eh? So I come and start to do some work. We had the practice pitch. We started the practice pitch and now we're down on the field, which is the practice pitch. He wanted to go on this field because the 35 overs coming up. So
Aren't you happy that Taylor was, for want of a better word, harassing to see the results that Brownhill got to?
yeah, I was amazed when I see the result, man. I was happy when I see the fact that Taylor back in the 90s when I used to kill bowling football team and have the whole of bowling following me and back him. When I see that with the cricket, man, he amazed me. I get called from all over.
Okay.
Say bowling moving back up to
I'm going to talk to Taylor now, but I don't want to answer this question. Have you ever seen Taylor hold a bat?
But let me just add a little bit onto that, you know what I mean? You know, what you got to understand, you got a lot of youngsters, right? And Taylor is just trying to make sure that he give them, you know what I mean, a little knock. He's 10. You'll see, let me tell you now, you'll see more Taylor in the party. I leave it at that.
Damn, the end results, I'm certain. I mean, I saw the joy when you guys ran out on the field, having won the results. What's the feeling like?
For me, it was one of the best feelings I could have imagined because I was just really happy to see all those people come onto the field and celebrate with us. I was really happy to do it for the people in Brooklyn and be able to make them so proud. Even people that you know my mother, you know, all the people in Brooklyn. So I was just really happy that we could make them happy and proud of the team. Yeah, I can play, but I really wanted to give my youngsters an opportunity to play. You know, they get kind of discouraged when they don't get a chance to play, so I had to make sure they play. So if it was one person who was going to sit out to make sure they play, it was going to be me. Okay. So that is what happened during the most of this one.
And her Anna, I've never seen her so involved in cricket. She seems to love this game now.
Yeah, she's definitely Brownhill's biggest supporter.
She says she's the president of the club.
She is. She honestly has helped me so much during the entire process. I couldn't really have done it without her help, so I'm extremely grateful to her for all the help that she would have given the club and given me during that period.
Finally, Tyler, looking forward to hopefully we get past this COVID crisis, the current crisis with the spike and so on. Once we get past this, how hopeful are you in terms of Brownhill performing well in the 35 and 40 tournament?
We will participate in the 40 tournament because we've been promoted to Division 1. Obviously, it's going to be a huge task for us just as we're just coming back and we're going to 40 of us, but we've been training hard, we've been working hard, working on our fitness, and we're hopeful that once we get into the competition, we'll perform really well.
And all the best. They say hard work pays. So the game is, the scores are tied. There's one more run, but I don't think that Kezron Archibald will be running a single. I think he'll be looking towards the housing project. He'll be looking towards the housing project. Sipiel Stiley. Here he goes. Oh my goodness. Where's that going? Gone. What a way to finish. Brownhill storms onto the field. They have a lot of support here today.
Well, we certainly wish the Brownhill team well in their endeavors. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.